Hi everyone, I'm Miss Lauren from the Troy Public Library, one of the youth services librarians. Since we're all stuck at home, I want to show you how to make a cootie catcher that will help you choose what book to read next. So the things you need are a piece of paper, a pair of scissors, and a writing utensil. I have a purple marker. Okay, so you're going to take your piece of paper and you're going to fold a corner over to the side. You want to try to line the edge up as best as you can and then really make the crease nice and straight. Okay, so now that you have your paper folded, you're going to take your scissors and you are going to cut off the excess edge. Okay, so now that you've cut the edge off, you can unfold your paper and you have a square with a diagonal line. Next thing you want to do is fold the other corners together, and then you will form a diagonal line in the opposite direction. Okay, so now your paper should look like it has an X on it. Next thing you're going to do is fold your paper in half. And again, you just want to really get those edges nice and straight. And you want to push down when you fold so that the creases are nice and tight. Okay, so now when you unfold your paper, it should look like kind of like a star with all of the folds. The next thing you're going to do is fold down each corner so that they meet in the center. And when you do this, again, you want to try to get everything as straight as possible. Okay, so at this point, this is what your paper should look like. Now we're going to flip it over to the smooth side and do the same thing where we fold the corners in. Okay, so now that we've got all of our corners folded in, this is what our paper should look like. Now when you flip it over, you see all of these flaps. What you're gonna do is get your thumb and your forefinger underneath the flaps on each side. And you just kind of want to maneuver the paper and your fingers until you can easily move it back and forth like this. So once you can easily go back and forth like that, you can unfold your paper and you're going to write a different genre or type of book in each of the triangles. So you're going to take your marker or your pencil or whatever it is you're using and write down the type of book. So let's go with mystery, realistic, horror, science fiction, nonfiction, biography, historical, and let's say poetry. Okay, so now that you have all of your options written down, you're going to fold the corners back in, and we're going to write a number in each of these triangles. So we're going to go 1 through 8. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is what it should look like at this point. And then you fold it in half, and now you can write a color on each of the squares. You could also color it in with some crayons or a colored pencil. I only have my marker, so I'm just going to write colors down. So I'm going to go red, yellow, blue, and pink. Okay, so now that we're finished, we can actually play the game. So you're gonna put your thumb and your first finger back in the flaps like we did before. And the way you play is you choose a color. So I'm gonna choose red, and you spell it out. And when you spell it out, you move the Cootie Catcher with each letter. So I'm gonna go R-E-D. Then I choose a number. So I'm gonna choose number 5. And I move the Cootie Catcher while I'm counting to 5. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I choose another number. I'm gonna choose number 7, and I lift up the flap, and number 7 is nonfiction. So that's the type of book I'm gonna read next. Now, if you don't have any nonfiction books at home, you can log on to Overdrive or Hoopla with your Troy Library card and check out books with that. All right, I hope you guys are staying safe and have a great day.